Well, howdy there, folks. It's me, Grandpaw Norman, and I'm about to share a tale as old as the hills. I've seen my fair share of sunrises and sunsets, and I've got a story to tell that's worth your while. On a day much like today, I found myself at a crossroads with two young panthers, Skylar and Ari. Skylar, her eyes sparkling with excitement, was all for heading to the mountains, imagining the breathtaking view from the peak. On the other hand, Ari, with her deep love of flowers, was drawn toward the meadows, intrigued by the vibrant blossoms that bloom so beautifully this time of year. Two paths, both splendid in their ways, observes Grandpaw Norman, his gentle smile reflecting memories of yesteryears. It reminds me of an old tale, his voice murmuring like a gentle breeze through the leaves. Skylar's curiosity was piqued. A tale? He inquires, the interest plain in his voice. And Ari, always the enthusiast for a good tale, encourages him, "Do share the story, Grandpa." So, I began to weave the tale. Brothers, each wanting a different path. They went their separate ways for some time, only to eventually realize there was no place they could travel apart, that they would ever be as fun or memorable as the places they went together. When it came right down to it, the journey wasn't near as important as the company you spend it with. Skylar suddenly didn't want to leave her sister Ari, and Ari felt the same. They decided to find a middle ground. Together. I nodded at their decision and said, compromise and enjoy the journey together. And so the moral of our story becomes clear as bright as the midday sun. Compromise is the bridge between differences. It's a simple truth, but one that can make all the difference. We're panthers at a crossroads, or folks trying to navigate through life. Compromise is our bridge, our shared path. At the end of the day, the journey is so much sweeter when we're walking it together.
Thank you for listening to the Grandpa Norman short story today. My name is Chad Motice. I am the author of the Grandpa Norman and the North Hill Gang short story and children's book series. The first full-length children's book, Grandpa Norman and the North Hill Gang Chocolate Thoughts, is out. The link is in the bio. Please look to follow us as more material is going to be put out, more great stories for youth about inclusion and learnings and great morals for adults and youth alike. My name is Chad Motice. Thank you for your support and continue to hope to see you around town.